Joel Embiid scores a career-high 49 points against the Atlanta Hawks, and I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. Do you care? Do I care? Do I care? What is up, guys? DJ Acewood here. This is the Run It Back Podcast, home of the most brutally honest Philly sports takes on YouTube. Some people don't like it, but it's because some people don't like the truth. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel already. Please hit the like button on the video. Let's try to get to 500 likes. All right, man. Listen. I don't want to make it sound like it wasn't fun to watch, at least the fourth quarter. I don't want to make it sound like it's not a cool feat or a big accomplishment. Embiid scores 49 points for the Sixers, the first time since the most points since Allen Iverson scored 53 in 2005. It's awesome. It's good for his confidence. It's good for the team's confidence. They finally went to Embiid every single play in the fourth quarter, basically, because he is the go-to guy. He is the closer, especially against a team with nobody that can defend him. I think Brett Brown realized kind of how to use him towards the fourth quarter, even though it's been years now, but he's still figuring things out. But it's the Hawks, dude. It's just, how am I supposed to care? Even if he scores 100, how am I supposed to care? Maybe if you got to play the Hawks in the playoffs, maybe if you got to play the Hawks in the Eastern Conference Finals, I would care. The Hawks are 14-700. They don't have anybody in the middle. Like Collison is the biggest dude they have down there. I don't care. Everybody knows Joel Embiid can score 49 points against the Hawks. There's bigger things going on right now. We can't win on the road. We can't shoot on the road. We come back home, and honestly, the first half we were doing what we should have done. We were beating them up. We were blowing them out. Josh Richardson was sticking Trae Young. Josh Richardson was locking him up. Joel Embiid was dominating in the post. Guys were hitting wide open threes. Josh Richardson, Shake Milton, Tobias Harris. Al Horford even hit one. First half, we were doing what we were supposed to be doing. We looked like a playoff team in the first half. And then the third quarter happened. And I tweeted, before the game even started, the Hawks are going to go on a third quarter run, and the Wells Fargo Center is going to boo the Sixers. And the Hawks went on a third quarter run, and the Wells Fargo Center booed the Sixers. And there was a point where Al Horford shot an air ball, and I thought they were going to burn down the building. So we go into the fourth quarter. The Hawks are up 1. The Atlanta Hawks are up 92-91 on us to start the fourth quarter. You can't be a top-tier team doing this. This is supposed to be a blowout. Your starters are supposed to be able to sit halfway through the fourth quarter in games like these. But no, we let them come roaring back in the third quarter. Couple of reasons this happened. I mean, Brett Brown elected to start Al Horford again, and I'm not sure why. I mean, Ben Simmons being out and the Hawks' main scoring threat being a combo guard who can shoot from 45 feet away. Your strategy is to start 2 centers again? I mean, I could keep coming on here every day and saying I don't understand Brett Brown, but I just don't understand him. I don't understand him. The Hawks don't have any centers. Why are we starting 2? But anyway, as long as Al Horford stays the hell out of Joel Embiid's way, it can work, I guess. You know what I mean? Like the fourth quarter, Joel Embiid was calling for ball screens And he was literally pointing for Al Horford to go to the corner. You, get out of the paint. You, get the hell out of the paint. Why is he on the floor? Why does Joel Embiid have to come down and tell Al Horford to get the hell out of the paint? There should not be a second center on the floor. I cannot believe I'm still saying this. The second quarter is when Joel dominated, and there was guards all around him. Furkan Korkmaz, Glenn Robinson III, Alec Burks, Shake Milton, Josh Richardson. That's how you dominate with a post player like Joel Embiid. A 4-and-1, one guy in the middle. We come out to start third quarter, and he's got Al Horford and Embiid together again. And what happens? Now I'll give Brett Brown credit. About 3 minutes into the third quarter, he took Embiid out. He took Al Horford out. But down to the fourth quarter, he does it again. Just because somebody paid Al Horford. Just because somebody, an inexperienced GM who played center in the NBA and thought he could dominate the league with a team full of centers, paid Al Horford, does not mean you have to play him. I'll never understand the signing. I'll never understand it. The way I'm seeing it with looking at this team right now, Joel Embiid's dominating, and Al Horford's in his way. All he is in his way. What is the benefit of having him on the floor? What does he do? Somebody tell me. He had 7 points in 26 minutes. You paid the guy $109 million to be in the way. It's the worst signing maybe I've ever seen. I don't know what else to say, man. Tobias Harris can shoot at home. He can't shoot on the road. He had 25 points. That's nice. Tobias Harris got his shot back a little bit. Just the way they come out in the third quarter, I'm sitting here like, what do the Sixers do at halftime? Like, do they drink whiskey and eat cheesesteaks at halftime? They come out with no energy. And I'll actually give it to Josh Richardson. I'll give maybe, if Embiid didn't have 49 points, the second most valuable player in this game was Josh Richardson's defense on Trae Young. Holding Trae Young to 22 points. I think he only got off 19 shots, and that's because Jay Rich was on his hip the entire game. And he was flopping a little bit, and the refs weren't giving him all the calls. If this would have been in Atlanta, it's a different story, the way the NBA refs favor the home team. But Josh Richardson was very important in this victory. I thought Shake Milton played a good game, which still baffles me that Neto started a couple days ago. I can't believe it, because it's like Brett completely forgot about Shake Milton and threw Neto in the starting lineup against the Nets. And I'm like, how the hell did that happen? So Neto sucked it up, and now Shake is back in the rotation getting his minutes, and he looks good. He's a decent fill-in for Ben Simmons, and he can play alongside Ben Simmons. But the way they came out in that third quarter, man, does not sit well with me, should not sit well with anyone. We won the game because Atlanta Hawks have nobody that can defend Joel Embiid, and Brett Brown did the right thing by giving him the ball in the post basically every single play coming down the stretch. Korkmaz had a good game, hit a couple big shots, had a couple. The illest pump fake in the game. Furkan Korkmaz has the illest pump fake in the game, bro. And they fall for it. They fly right by, and he shoots a wide open three. Korkmaz gave us some much-needed scoring off the bench. But the main point of this is, it's the Atlanta Hawks. I just don't care. I want to see you do this against good teams. He had Brook Lopez one-on-one a couple times against the Bucks, and he settled for jump shots. He didn't go at his chest. Like that's my thing, man. Like, you beat up on who? The Nets? And you call yourself the best player in the world. You play the Bucks, the number 1 seed, and you put up 17 points. You play soft the whole game, shooting fadeaway jump shots. And then you play the Hawks, and you want to go hard again and start celebrating and doing all this stuff against one of the worst teams in the NBA. I'm looking at a bigger picture here. I do not care. Do it against good teams. That's all I have to say. Ben Simmons back issue. I don't have a good feeling about it. I do not have a good feeling about it. I'm scared. I think we're going to find out tomorrow what's going on with Ben Simmons. I'm scared. If he's out and we have to try to manufacture a point guard for the rest of the season, the way Brett Brown tends to fight himself and battle himself, I don't have a good feeling about it. We can demolish teams like the Hawks. Can we compete with the top-tier teams in the East without Ben Simmons? I don't know, man. I wish I could have came on here on YouTube and ran it and raved and talked about how awesome this was and how amazing this was, but it's just I'm just not that impressed. It's the damn Atlanta Hawks, man. I'm sorry for being negative. It is what it is. That's why this is the home of the most brutally honest Philly sports takes on YouTube. I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass. I'm not here to kiss ass. I'm not here to lie to you. We want this team to be an Eastern Conference contender. We don't give a damn about the Atlanta Hawks. Give me all your thoughts and opinions in the comments. My name is DJ Eastwood. This is the Run It Back podcast, home of the most brutally honest sports takes on YouTube. Some people don't like it, but it's because... Finish that in the comments. Hit subscribe, hit the like button. You guys have a great night. Peace out.